All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. We'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Evans now to return. And look at this return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18 Rattler. Cut 19. Go.
3rd down from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled for a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They motion the tight end over. Nix with it on 1st. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right up the gut. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Carter on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying the right side. He cuts it towards the sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
It's his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 38. It is caught left side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Complete on the option. It's a Denver touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Evans now to return. And look at this return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Come on, set.
2nd and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Throwing now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw it yet again. This finds Mitchell complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He finds Kincaid. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They'll throw it again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Set.
They'll throw it. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Set. Set, go.
They'll run for this. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Track at 60. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hunt.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. Oh, he nearly reeled that in, as close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down after a nice return there, which brings us to our 2-minute warning.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Nick's off the play action. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
They're not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. It's Nix out of the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Headed out right. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, second.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Returns looking good so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He fires one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bill's territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This one's caught. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you Defensively, a hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Let's go now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing here, Nix. He has it at the 5. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw. He's got it. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Nix from the gun. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 rings, 70 rings. 19 wide. Go.
Now Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
From the 32. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Evans now to return. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Come on, set!
Back to the air following the pick six. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills' ball as we start the fourth, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit.
Ready, set!
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set up! 18, Pioneer! Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Now a give running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Set!
To throw, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set! Warrior 70. Check up.
Play action with Nix. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Nick's now to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's Nick's out of the pistol. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd and long for Knicks. Complete out to the right. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Running for it again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Go, take it to the house.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Set. Set, go.
Another try following the sack. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. An incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.